Hello everyone. I recently went to the Edinburgh Marathon for the first time. I was spectating, not competing, I must add. I also went to Montrose to see my first triathlon too, swimming, cycling and running. I was supporting my nephew and his wife as they were both taking part. They both did exceptionally well and I was so proud of both of them. The name Marathon has its roots linked to the Battle of Marathon in 490 BC. A Greek soldier, described as a courier, ran from the battlefield to Athens to give the Athenians the message that they had been victorious in battle. The soldier had run 40 kilometres, which is the equivalent of 25 miles. Marathons today are now 26.2 miles, but I'm not going to go into that now and how that came about. The main thing is the runner showed great endurance to give the people something to celebrate. The Edinburgh Marathon, I believe, is the second biggest now in the UK after the London Marathon. Over 35,000 competitors taking part. I hadn't realised its location though. It runs along the coast from Leith towards North Berwick and loops back and ends at Musselburgh. I had thought the competitors would go round or take in the view of the castle and Princes Street in their lengthy journey. But no, it's down beside the watery and windy Firth of Forth. The wind on the day was an invisible force, which even though the runners had it behind them as they set off, when they turned at around mile 18 of the race, they met it head on for the final 8 miles. They faced a difficulty out with their control, but all their many long hours of training in the cold, dark, sometimes early, sometimes late hours, equipped them to endure so that they could finish the race and receive the rewards. My nephew's wife had previously completed the marathon, so this time she had been there to spur him on, help him in his training and encourage him not to give up. This is also a type of endurance, digging deep to help others achieve glory. I feel a bit of a fraud, turning up after all the hard work has gone in and sharing in the joy and excitement of the day. But I am confident that my cheering, clapping and waving was encouraging for my nephew. I stood with many others at the point on the coast just after where the runners had turned. I was where you wouldn't always expect to see someone. I hoped it would be a boost to hear and see someone encouraging you in a place you didn't expect. It was exciting for me when I saw my nephew coming. It was fleeting, but like all the others, I clapped and cheered as they ran by, and it was appreciated and made them smile and lifted their spirits and gave them a boost. The taking part is immense, but the competitors need the support too. It would be a long, lonely route with no one there to support you. In Paul's letter to the Hebrews in chapter 10 verse 36 we read, "You need to persevere so that when you have done the will of God, you will receive what he has promised." Isn't that a great verse? You will receive what he has promised. So we must be confident and bold that God will carry us in our times of testing. Jesus has done all the hard work. He endured the cross so that we can come to the Father and ask for help, strength, patience, and anything we need. And just like I did for my marathon runners, we must help one another, support each other, spur each other on in challenging times. When you feel like giving up, remember the Holy Spirit, given by Jesus on the day of Pentecost, is with us all the way. We are currently looking for a new minister. We are hoping they will bring revival in our church and the church community in Forfar. But one person cannot do this on their own. And this is the perfect time for us to come together and encourage one another. Make it your priority to meet up with fellow believers. Sunday morning is a perfect time. If you haven't been to church for a while and getting there is a challenge, let your elder know. Or contact someone from the church. The Inspire magazine has just come out, and there are phone numbers on the back of it for people who can help organise transport. We can get you there, but you must let us know. And no one is too old. The church is there for everyone. I hear people commenting frequently about where are all the young people. They will come when it is their time. That is not our worry. We have our own race to endure, and the church community is there to help us do it. Lord, whatever happens, help us to endure, persevere, and keep our eyes fixed on you.